What's happening, people? Right, I'm gonna do another little vlog to answer actually a question that only a couple of people asked me recently, but I thought it's quite important because a lot of people I'm clocking do it, and they don't really think about how that affects them too much anyway, and they don't think it has a massive effect on them, which is false. So, oh, there's a fucking lady walking past. First time using my little dose, by the way. You know what it is. And hold up. Yeah, so that question is, does smoking cigarettes or weed or whatever, well, mainly cigarettes, affect your gains? So what effect, if any, does it have on you? Now, I'm not obviously... I'm fucking flying. Yeah, so I'm not a doctor and I'm not a professional specialist or whatever you want to call it. So you don't necessarily have to take my word as gospel, but especially depending on your age, if you're in a development age, like a lot of the people are teenagers, like late teens or whatever, so your body's still developing, you're still growing, your rib cage is still growing and everything. That's one of the main reasons that kept me away from actually smoking in the first place. And that is the fact that your rib cage will not develop to its full potential because your lungs are obviously getting affected. So when you're taking a big breath, you'll no longer be able to do that, and your rib cage will never open up to the size it's meant to be. I don't know how true that is, but from what I remember and the research I did, that's pretty much a massive downfall from that smoking does, especially to young people. I mean, minus all the other healths. I mean, it fucks up your metabolism. Yeah, so it's another fucking lady. So yeah, it fucks up your metabolism, so therefore destroys your gains, fucks up your appetite, therefore you're gonna eat less if you're trying to gain weight. And yeah, of course, visually it affects other stuff, which, I mean, minus the bodybuilding side, obviously your hair, your skin, your teeth, your actual health, you can die, all these mutations it generates and all that shit with it. But just to answer that question, yes, it does affect your gains. From a young person's perspective, you can lose a lot more, especially if you've been smoking long term. If you want to get that big Arnold chest, it's highly unlikely. I mean, yes, it is genetics. Yes, it's, you know, if you're going to have a big chest, you're going to work for it. Yes, you can juice up. Yes, you can do all that shit. But you'll never be able to reach your full potential. Your body will never expand to the width that it's going to be. Your rib cage is always kind of going to be closed in. So that's the main reason I didn't fuck with it. And yeah, so my advice is, don't fucking smoke if you want them like raw gains. Everyone's had a cigarette on a night out. Everyone's fucking tried. Everyone's smoked for a little bit or whatever. But in the back of their head, everyone thinks it's cool. Like it's okay, but it isn't. I see so many people hit the gym and then have a cigarette as soon as they pop outside. And for the guys that don't really care, that use the gym as a social, that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You're a smoker, whatever. I mean, gym-wise, yeah, chill. But I've seen competitive bodybuilders, man, that literally do that. Literally. People who compete, people who are like class fucking bodybuilders, like champs and shit. Hit the gym, get them gains, get the good food in, get the gear in, all the sups, and then what they do, they fucking have a cigarette as soon as they come outside. Now, that is fucking shit. And I was given the fucking worst possible example for a lot of other people. Like, as I said, I'm not a professional, I don't compete, I don't really plan to compete, ever. I mean, I might do it for a laugh, but I don't really have a plan to be a serious competitive bodybuilder. And I just love the lifestyle, and I have to say that smoking cigarettes is definitely a fucking no-go. And yeah, that makes some sense on that. So, anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. This is pretty much it. So, question answered. Don't fucking smoke.